Happy Pride Month! My name is Zephyr and I am a bi, trans NB, and this is my coming out video. Before I get into it, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe if you want, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, smash that like button, smash the thumbs up, smash the thumbs down, whichever, it's interaction. If you've got something to say, timestamp and leave a comment down below. With that being said, let's get into the video. This is going to be a slightly different video to what I've normally been posting lately, which is reactions. This is more of a vlog style video. With it being Pride Month, I thought I had no choice but to make a video. Like, being part of the LGBT scene for the last 16 years since I was 12, I had no choice now that I'm a full-time YouTuber. I mean, I got my start on YouTube back in 2006 making anime music videos, but that's a story for another time. In fact, I will be getting into that on one of my reactions coming up soon. Now, when I was 12, I knew I was bi. I mean, I had a hunch that I wasn't like the other kids when I was younger than that, because I had crushes on both male and female cartoon characters growing up, from like the age of 6 or 7. So I knew that I wasn't heteronormative like the other kids. I wouldn't know that term at that age, but you know, using it in this day and age, like, that's the best way to phrase it. And then when I was 13, 14, I ended up wearing dresses for the first time, and I felt more comfortable. Like, I liked seeing it seemed more me. And I then identified as, I mean, I knew I was trans, but I identified as gender fluid when I found out about that term, because it was easier to kind of just like present male to the outside world, but then female to my inside my own room and to like the online world. I mean, I've still yet to go on HRT. I only came out as trans last year and the waiting list is long. But I also discovered about myself that I'm not fully trans female, but I'm identifying more non-binary trans over the course of being, you know, locked away with all but your thoughts, you know. But it's a case of I'm waiting on the HRT because I still feel more feminine than I do masculine. I feel more feminine and androgynous than masculine, so I definitely identify more with feminine energies. But I also believe in the Hermetic principle of gender, which means 50-50, 50% masculine, 50% feminine. But at the same time, though, nothing can be truly 50-50. Not really. I mean, it's just like saying that someone who's bi is 50% gay, 50% straight. That's not true. That's never true for any bi person. So you can't, it doesn't work that way. But when I came out to my grandparents who raised me, and that's a story for another time, they said to me, we don't care who you bring home so long as you're happy. Which is great. They were born 1950, so they're 55 when I came out to them in 2005. So, like, that was amazing. But then the story gets better. They then told me that at their wedding, their best man was a lesbian and their maid of honor was a gay guy. Now, in 1969, being gay was illegal. Being a lesbian, however, oddly enough, wasn't. Like, don't ask me about the stupid laws of English history, because they are stupid. But it gets even better. Their entire reception was full of LGBTQ plus people, so I didn't even know this when I came out to them. I had no idea. But I've never been in the closet when it came to my orientation. Being in the closet when it came to being trans for the longest time, so obviously I only came out at 27. But at the same time, though, I wasn't closeted with being gender fluid. Everyone knew. Everyone that knew me knew that I was gender fluid. People would often see me in dresses and skirts and makeup, and or being androgynous or not presenting as the standard masculine kind of person. Like, even if I didn't outright tell them I was gender fluid, I never hid it. Never. I mean, even on my old Facebook profile, back when I used to use social media, I had on my gender fluid rather than male or female. So it's never been a secret. But I didn't really come out as trans until after a suicide attempt, and I was in the hospital rethinking my life and thinking, why am I always so depressed? Why is things not going right? And it's because I was still hiding a part of myself. And if you're still hiding a part of yourself, then of course it's going to play on your mind, it's going to eat away at your mental health. Like, you've got to be, unless it's dangerous for you to come out, obviously, you've got to be open and authentic with who you are. Otherwise, your mental health is just going to take a real bad stabbing. Like, it does not go well. So, yeah. And with it being Pride Month, I thought I had to make this video. I mean, I didn't have to, but seeing as I've started doing YouTube now, I mean, I've always been doing YouTube since I was 12, but like, I haven't really used my YouTube since like 2012. So many 12s. But yeah, no, like, I kind of stopped using YouTube, well, stopped making videos and uploading AMVs way back in 2012, and I've been wanting to get back into making videos on YouTube. I want to continue making AMVs. I enjoy making anime music videos. I still enjoy my anime. I'm not as big into it as I used to be back in the day. But like, I've started doing reactions, and I plan on doing a lot of LGBTQ plus reactions throughout the month of June, and well as doing like other reactions alongside of it. So expect at least one LGBTQ related video per day, perhaps more. It depends on how much I can record, it depends on how I feel, it depends on what videos I find. So I've already got some stuff lined up. I haven't done the videos yet, but I've got stuff lined up in my watch later that I want to react to, that I've been purposely avoiding since like middle of last month, that I wanted to use once I started to record and do reactions. But as far as like the HRT is concerned, I was lucky in my puberty. I've often been misgendered from my assigned at birth gender, being an AMAB, but it's never bothered me. It's always made me smile. Like, for example, I'd often get called ma'am, or when I was going out with someone, they'd often be like, "Can you ladies please move?" or "Excuse me, girls," all that kind of stuff. So that was great. But, and also another funny story. Another funny story I can tell. When I was on the M5 services, I ended up being told I couldn't use the female toilets, even though like I was presenting female. I was told I couldn't use the female toilets, so I ended up having to use the male toilets because of the cleaners there. And I'd often have guys walking in, looking at me, and then having to double take whether or not they were going into the male or female toilets. And that's just like having guys double take, seeing like, am I in the right toilets? Like, they'd even ask a couple of times, be like, am I in the right toilets? And I'm like, yeah, the people here are just bigots. Because they are. Like, I told them the trans NB, and they said, no, you can't. Like, it's just, but anyways, I mean, the thing that I was lucky for as well is that puberty was kind to me because testosterone didn't really hit me. Estrogen hit me. Like, I've got hourglass figure, like not in this dress. This dress is a little bit baggy, but and I've got kind of feminine face. I've got small hands, small feet. You know, like testosterone missed me, thankfully, but I'm still waiting on the HRT. You know, still waiting on that. So, but at least I don't have to. At least I can still present more feminine before it. Like, I'm short as well. I'm like 5'5", you know. So that's not a big issue. Like, big issue. I realised the pun I made straight ahead. But yeah. Anyways, also I have a GoFundMe. I will link that down below. If you could be so kind as to donate, even if it's only a quid, a dollar, whatever currency you're working in, a fiver, a tenner, whatever, just if you could donate towards my GoFundMe, it'll help me get this channel off the ground, because at the moment I'm just working from a cheap, broken Android phone from a homeless hostel. Like, it's not ideal, but you gotta start somewhere. And I'm not letting my situation stop me from getting my YouTube start. But it would be really helpful if anybody could donate to the cause. Anyways, if you've liked this video, smash that like button. If you disliked it, smash the dislike button. If you've got anything to say, drop a comment down below. Leave a timestamp if it's to do with a certain thing I said or a certain part of the story I mentioned. And subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Peace out and namaste.